Hey guys, so I got to go see the Los Angeles premiere of the Expendables 3 on Monday night, and it was a really good time. Not specifically the movie, but the whole night was a good time. Everybody was there, Sly and Arnold and Harrison Ford. By the way, he was walking just fine, jauntily even. So I'm happy to report that it looks like Han Solo's leg is all healed up. But it was really cool seeing all these guys lined up in front of the screen before the movie started. And part of what makes the Expendables franchise go is the idea of all these iconic action stars in the same place at the same time. I mean, yes, they're super old now, and yes, they are really starting to look it. But these guys in the action movies that they were in back in the day, they practically raised me. So the evening started with a bunch of really cool nostalgia, and I'll be perfectly honest, I got a little premiere drunk during the movie, but I've had time to sober up since Monday night. As for the movie itself, we all know what it is. If you think you know what the Expendables 3 is gonna be like, you're probably right. It's the same Expendables brand from the first two movies. There's some like really self-indulgent cheese dick attempts at dad humor. There's some bargain basement effects and some digital squibs. There's this, I tell you, these kids today, they don't know what it's all about kind of energy that's just dripping from every scene. Every one of the stars is doing the thing that made them famous. They're just doing it to 11 in this movie. But Antonio Banderas is actually really legitimately funny in this movie. I kind of want him in all the movies now. There's plenty about the story that feels lazy, and a lot of it doesn't make sense, and the rest of it is just super on the nose. But at the end of the day, I really don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of what worked and what didn't about this movie, because ultimately, that's the same list from the first two movies as well. So what I'll say is this, the Expendables 3 is closer to what these movies should have been all along. It's honestly a lot more fun than the first two movies put together. There's still easily 15 or 20 minutes worth of fat that can be trimmed out of the scenes that take us from one action set piece to the other. But Expendables 3 is the movie that we wanted the first one to be right out of the gate. It's closer, anyway. The other good thing about the Expendables 3 is the action actually took a good step forward. Now, some of this can be attributed to a bigger budget and more toys to play with, but a lot of the credit needs to go to the director, Patrick Hughes. Now, Hughes is going from the Expendables 3 into the remake of The Raid that Taylor Kitsch is now going to be in. And the good news here is that the fight scenes in the Expendables, particularly the hand-to-hand stuff, was actually pretty cool. There's a great scene towards the end with Ronda Rousey and Antonio Banderas doing a lot of really cool stuff. The big battle at the end takes place in this old derelict building, and they're fighting from one floor to the next, so it's got shades of The Raid Redemption in there already. So maybe there's some hope for this remake with Patrick Hughes in charge of it. So all that to say, the Expendables 3 is bad in the way that the first two were bad, but just not quite as bad. And it was good in the way that we wanted the first two to be good. It's getting closer. Just give Stallone 4 or 5 more of these things and he'll have it down right. So go check out the Expendables 3 this weekend. Come back, let us know what you thought of it in the comments down below, and come back next time for more movie news on CineFix Now. I mean, at one point it was Rambo, the Terminator, and Indiana Jones standing up there, and Indiana Jones was the only one flexing.